Hey, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to talk about Tesla stock news. They've recently received a price target upgrade from $650 per share to $1,200 per share from Jefferies Analysts. They've also delayed their annual shareholder meeting till later in the year. Make sure to drop a like on today's video if you do enjoy. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications, as that's by far the best way to support the channel. And leave a comment down below on any other stock you're interested in and want to see analysis done for the next video. Tesla stock remains a pillar of my portfolio. It represents about 19% of my total equity, and I do believe it's going to continue to outperform other stocks over the next year to 5 years. I personally have a price target of roughly $1,500 to $1,600 thousand per share in 12 months time. I think they have plenty of catalysts on their side. They're going to build a gigafactory in the US and probably in Germany once Berlin is finished. I think they're going to continue to outperform most other automobile stocks. So make sure to hit that like button as I said, and let's get straight into today's video. Analysts have misunderstood Tesla for a very long time, whether it's just its business model in general, its battery efficiency, or its over-the-air updates. They've never really understood that Tesla's more like a technology company than a traditional legacy automaker, and that's the reason why they're finally starting to see a slew of upgrades in the price target, because they're finally starting to understand, hang on, we got this completely wrong. And they've acknowledged in this post that Tesla are in a great position relative to the other automakers. Volkswagen are probably the only other ones that are going full in on electric. They've recently fully acquired Audi, and they're starting to move towards battery technology as opposed to ICE vehicles. And they are a threat to Tesla, according to analysts. I personally don't think so. I think Tesla are so well positioned, haven't even released all their products, and this price target is just the beginning. And I do think Tesla is still very underrated. I think the $1,000 per share is perfect buying opportunity for our fund, and we're going to continue to purchase at that level, personally speaking. But I do think Tesla is completely misunderstood, not only its technology, its stock price, how it's priced. They think the valuation is just off the charts expensive. I actually think it's fair value at the moment, considering that there's so many stimulus plans, and once the election's over, I do expect the economy to begin to recover. Tesla at the $1,000 range, $1,000.90, as you can see, it had a bit of a down day. It actually recovered near the end of the day, but I think it's going to shoot up on Monday once more good news comes out over the weekend. If not, it's going to be a perfect time to reevaluate the position and see an even cheaper entry point. And that's the way I keep looking at Tesla stock. It's always about entry points as opposed to being overvalued or undervalued. Tesla have also decided to postpone their annual shareholder meeting, as large gatherings are not allowed until the 7th of July, which means, of course, there's no point in having a shareholder meeting where everyone's together. But this is not a big problem, of course. They might even announce an important update at this new shareholder meeting date, so I'm not too worried about that. They've obviously also postponed the battery day, which I think is quite good, because they might be working on something else behind the scenes as well, and be trying to incorporate that into the battery day, because that'll definitely push Tesla stock higher if things go to plan, which I think they will. I know the Cybertruck didn't really go to plan, and it definitely benefited Tesla because they got a lot of pre-orders. Momentum is definitely on Tesla's side, and I do think they're going to continue to build upon the momentum that they currently have. I think a Tesla gigafactory will be perfect to start working on something like the Cybertruck. They definitely need to get that to market. That would boost its revenues substantially. And they're also going to start working on a semi-truck. They've announced that they're going to start producing the semi-truck. I think that's what they're going to do first, which does make sense since they announced it quite a long time ago, which would be great to start producing that. But they are currently holding a lawsuit and handling that lawsuit with Nikola Motors. Nikola Motors have filed a lawsuit worth $2 billion over the head of the truck, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. But I do think Tesla will win, because the lawsuit doesn't look like it has much grounds to build upon. I think Tesla is looking very promising after all the recent news, and I think its stock price will reflect its success in a few years' time. That's why I'm a long-term buy and hold believer in Tesla stock. Make sure to let me know your opinion on Tesla stock in the comments below. I'll see you guys soon for another video on the channel.